Hi, good evening to all. It's been a week now. So today, since it is very difficult to explain today's lesson, I have decided to do this video so that I can explain to you what you have to do. So today's lesson is about page 8 from the notes, Law 3.18. which is I can work through situations leading to solutions of linear equations in one unknown. Basically, it is that we are going to have a problem, a word problem, and from that problem we need to generate and solve an equation. There are several steps that one needs to take, and on page 8, as I already told you, you have all the steps. Okay, so the first step is that, of course, you have to read the problem carefully and figure out what it is asking you to find. Step 2 is that we need to assign a variable to the quantity you are trying to find. So a variable is something that changes. And we assign a variable something that changes with a letter. Step 3 is write down what the variable represents. Question 4, reread the problem and write an equation for the quantities given in the problem. So eventually we need to write an equation. Then we need to solve the equation so that we can find the unknown value of the question. And then, of course, answer the question in the problem, as the value of the unknown might not be what the question is asking you to find. This is very important because sometimes we are asked only to find, for example, the unknown value, and other times we are asked to find something else. But we might get to that later on as well. Then we can check also the solution by reading the question and substitute the answer. So let's take the first example here. The first example is this. I think of a number. So this number is the unknown. I don't know what number it is right now. Okay? Well, I think of a number. Double it and add 3. Double it means times 2. Okay, so double it means times 2. Add 3, of course, it means plus 3. The result is 15. So after we double this number, which we don't know, and adding 3, the result will be 15. The question is, what is the number? So, as I told you, the number is an unknown. And as said before, in step 2, assign a variable to the quantity you are trying to find. Well, a number, I don't know what is the number, so in algebra we use letters. Okay? So let's say that this number is going to be x. Okay? And this step is very important. Let the number be x. Okay? Let the number be x. Now, so this number is x. We are going to double this number, so we have x times 2, and we write x times 2 as 2x in algebra. So we have 2x. Then we need to add 3 to it, plus 3. Okay, the result is 15. So is this equal to 15? So we have that equation right there. We need to solve it. We solve it as we did in previous pages. Okay? So here we have plus 3, which we need to get rid of. And we eliminate that positive 3 by subtracting 3 on both sides of the equation. So that's why you are seeing here minus 3 and minus 3. So that we can eliminate the 3 over there. and of course subtracting 3 on this side. So 2x is equal to 15 minus 3. 15 minus 3 is equal to 12. Okay? So 2x is equal to 12. 2x means 2 times x. So to eliminate the 2, we need to divide by 2 on both sides. Okay? On both sides. So we can simplify 2 with 2, which is 1x. So x is equal to 12 division by 2, which is equal to 6. In short, we normally write it this way. So we have the equation 2x plus 3 is equal to 15. We need to eliminate that 3, which is positive. So 2x is equal to 15 minus 3. 2x is equal to 12. 15 minus 3 is 12. Okay. We need to eliminate this 2 over here. So it is, we have 2 times x here. So we need to eliminate it by doing division on both sides. So x is equal to 12 on 2. So x is equal to 6. So the number that I thought of before is 6. Let me work out some questions for you. I'm not going to work them out, all of them, okay, so that you can also work the others. So let's begin from question 1. I think of a number, multiply it by 4 and subtract 8. The result is 20. What is the number? So it's important to write that the number is x. Let the number be x. Okay? So this number is x. We are going to multiply that number by 4. So when multiplying x by 4, we write it as 4x. Then we're going to subtract 8, so minus 8. The result, the answer, is equal to 20. So 4x minus 8 is equal to 20. What is the number? So we need to find the number, which is x. So we need to solve this equation to find x. We solve it. Here we have 4x, 20. We have minus 8, change side, change sign. 20 plus 8. 20 plus 8 is 28. Here we have 4x. We need to eliminate that 4 over there. So we write x is equal to 28 on 4. Okay, 28 on 4. Write it as a fraction. And please note how I'm working. This is all the steps that you should do. 28 division by 4 is equal to 7. So x is equal to 7. I'm going to write it here because I don't have any much space there. Okay? So the number that I thought of is 7. And you can check this. The number is 7. Multiply 7 times 4, which is equal to 28. 28, then subtract 8. 28 minus 8, which is equal to 20. So that is correct. Let's move on to question 2. I think of a number, multiply it by 3 and add 6. The result is 21. What is the number? So again, we have a number, so it's important to write that number, which letter I'm going to assign it. We can use any letter, okay, but we normally use X, but we can use any letter. So, write, let the number be X. So we know that the number is represented by the letter x. We are going to multiply it by 3, so x times 3 is 3x, and add 6, so plus 6. The result is 21, so it is equal to 21. We need to eliminate the 6 over here, so 21 subtract 6 on that side, equal always under the equal sign. 21 minus 6 is equal to 15, so we have 3x is equal to 15. We need to eliminate x so that we find the value. Sorry, we need to eliminate 3 so that we can find the value of x. So x is equal to 15 on 3, so x is equal to 5. So the number is 5. I'm going to leave question 3 for you to work out. Okay? I wish to work out question 4. Question 4, we have the sides of a rectangle are x centimeters and 3 centimeters. Its perimeter is 24 centimeters. Find x. Now, when we have a shape like this one, we have a rectangle here, okay? I suggest that you draw that shape, in this case a rectangle. So I'm going to draw a rough sketch of this rectangle, okay? So this is the rectangle. The sides are x and 3, so x and 3. In equations we don't write the units, but it is important that the units are the same. It's very important. Its perimeter is 24, so its perimeter is equal to 24 centimeters. Find x. So we need to find the x in this case. We know that the perimeter of a rectangle, we can find it by adding all 4 sides. So here is x, so this side, the opposite side is x. This is 3, so the opposite side is 3. So we can find the perimeter. So P is equal to x plus x. I'm going to write it down. You can write 2x immediately, okay? But x plus x. And then we have 3 plus 3. I'm going to write 3 plus 3, but you can write 6. The perimeter is 24, so instead of P I'm going to write 24. So 24 is equal to, we can add these like terms, x plus x is equal to 2x, 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. We need to find x, so we need to eliminate the 6 first, the 6 over here, okay? So always we need to put it on the other side, okay? On this side of the equal we have 24. Always write the 24 first, okay? So 24 and then minus 6. This is very important. Always write that number that it's not going to change its side, okay? So 24 is going to remain on this side of the equation. So 24 minus 6 is equal to 2x. 24 minus 6 is equal to 18, so 18 is equal to 2x. We need to eliminate 2, so x is equal to 18 on 2. So x is equal to 9, and we can write the units here, 9 centimeters. Okay, I'm going to leave question 5 for you, so from page 9 you have to work out question 3 and question 5 from page 9 over here, okay? I'm going to leave question 6 for you too as well, so that you can work it out. Okay? And I'm going to work out question 7 and question 8. There's a mistake here. This is, of course, question 8, and this is question 9. Question 9 is also for homework. So from page 10, you need to work out question 6, question 8, and question 9. Sorry, question 6 and 9. I'm going to work out question 7 and 8. So, question 7. Mary and John each have X sweets, and Susan has 10 sweets. Amongst them, they have 24 sweets. What is X? So, here we have two individuals. We have Mary, we have John, and we have Susan. So, Mary and John each have X sweets. So I'm going to write X next to Mary, X next to John, and X next to X next to Mary and X next to John only. Susan has 10 sweets, so here I'm going to write 10. Amongst them, they have 24 sweets, so these together add up to 24. What is X? So we need to write an equation. Okay, we need to write an equation. So we have X and X, which X plus X is equal to 2X. We have 10, so plus 10 is equal to 24. We need to eliminate this plus 10 over here, so we're going to leave 2X here. So 24 minus 10. We solve it as we usually do. Okay? Nothing new. So 2x is equal to 14. X is equal to 14 on 2. So x is equal to 7. Question 8. 3 boys had X sweets each. Amongst them, they gave 9 sweets to a 4th boy, and then found that they had 18 sweets left altogether. Find X. So again, here we have 3 boys and a 4th boy. The 3 boys, they have X sweets each, so I'm going to write boy 1, boy 2, and boy 3. These all have X sweets each. 3 boys had X sweets each. So X, X, and X. So together, if we add them, they had 3X. Okay? Amongst them, they gave 9 sweets to a 4th boy. So from this 3x over here, from 3x, they took away 9. So minus 9. Okay? Because amongst them, they gave 9 sweets to a 4th boy. From these 3x, they need to subtract 9. And they had 18 sweets left altogether. So the 4 boys together, they had 18 sweets. Okay? So we must eliminate minus 9. So we have 3x here. So 18 plus 9. Remember, when you change side, you need to change the sign. Okay? Minus 9 on this side. If you take it to the other side, it will become plus 9. So 3x is equal to 27. So x is equal to 27 on 3. So x is equal to 9. Okay? So these boys, they had 9 sweets each. Okay? They had 9 each. please note how I'm working, okay? It's very important that you work out equal underneath the equal sign. It's very important, okay? And when you change the side, it's important to change the sign. So that's all for today. Hope that you understood today's lesson, and please work out what I have told you. That is from page 9, question 3 and question 5 on page 9, and from page 10 you have to work out question 6 and question 9. That's all for today. Bye and stay safe.